course, like focus on the game a little bit, but I don't really care. Like I'm more part of it of like having you in is I kind of want to like at this point test things. Like you know what I mean? Like see how this works, see how the chemistry, the audio, like all that shit works.
I can put my yarmulke on if that you think that'll help us with views.
I doubt it.
Yeah, that was horrible.
What up? We are live.
I love the German hat that these dudes rock.
Oh yeah, the like this scally cap that's like not quite Irish. Like you know it's German.
It's the KGB fucking your dad.
Oh, it's this guy, Brick. What game were we watching recently with this guy? Remember, I loved him. I was like, oh, dude, the clone dude. He just looks like your classic like German. I don't know. He just looks so German.
Oh yeah, who were they playing? Leverkusen or
yeah, somebody that we were like, why are we watching this game? But like yeah, that guy was cracking me up.
Oh yeah, their coach is a character. He literally looks like a German like hitman or something.
Did we start? We started three at the back.
Three in the back with Pongongarich in the middle, Meunier, Akanji and Hummels.
Okay, so this is probably the best lineup we have.
Yeah, with current injuries, I think this is probably
consistent
our best
from last week.
Right, that's what I'm kind of like seeing. Is this our first like same 11 2 straight games? At least in the league,
it might be, yeah. And formation-wise, too, I think.
Yeah, no shit. Because, I mean, Dortmund's been really, struggling
with because
it sucks for the new coach.
We were the 4-2-3-1 last year, and it worked great for the second half of the season. The best we looked all year was that formation under Churchill. Then you get rid of him, and Rose is this diamond guy who wants to implement his shit, and it's not working. And now we're hurt, so he has to adjust.
Right.
And this is probably where we're best off.
I think so. Because especially
that's what I'm saying. One injury, we're fucked.
Yeah, we don't quite have the depth.
It's called up.
We definitely don't have the depth in the back line. I would love to see Papadopoulos maybe get a run, especially maybe a cup game or so. Just kind of get his feet wet and see what he's got.
Bro, we signed this kid from Greece in the preseason, Tim, and he fucking started every game in bulk in the preseason.
Papadopoulos?
Yeah, and I haven't seen him since.
That's my Greek name. Is that just everybody who's Greek is named Papadopoulos, or am I just making that up?
No,
most of them.
We had one like 3 years ago. Like we had a different Papadopoulos from Greece on Dortmund. Like I don't know, like 3 to 5 years ago.
Yeah, he was what backup striker. He was
the center back. We saw Arsenal Socrates.
Oh, Socrates. I forgot that his last name was.
We just called him Socrates,
right?
Because that was just fucking.
Yeah. Has Cologne ever won a championship or no?
Probably,
but not in the last like 20, 30 years. Like
we could find it in 1963 or something.
But in the early 2000s, they had like Podolski and like some of those Germans that were like youngins.
I remember Podolski was on the. Where did he end up going? He went to Arsenal after that.
Season.
Was Podolski Arsenal after this?
Marco!
I don't know where he did end up at Arsenal, but I don't think it was right after.
No, I think he went to one more. I don't want to say it was Gladbach.
Oh, how much? You're a little bit ahead of me, which is fine, but I just saw the Marco.
Okay.
Let me see if this is not live. I swear because it's on the Xbox, it's always a little slower. Oh, Real Madrid up 2-0.
Nice. Ooh, who'd they playing?
They're playing. Oh God, I'm gonna look. Elche. How do you say it, Brick? ELCHE or something?
Elche.
Elche. Jesus. Yeah, don't have me try to pronounce Spanish words. Derek's had to deal with me in Spanish class for like 8 years. Me being like, "How do you say? Is that como? Is that me gusta?"
No bueno.
No bueno. Chicle and la basura. That's all I remember. Put your gum in the trash.
They should have come in the trash. Something happened.
Chicle and la basura. Ah, fuck! He got me again.
Yeah, Tim can basically order a burrito and throw away his gum. That's what he learned from about 6 years of Spanish.
And hola. Don't forget about hola. I know hola. I watched enough Dora for that shit.
I'm not really a fan of Witzel this year, dude, to be real.
No, Axel Witzel, I mean, why we haven't sold him to Arsenal yet, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like, 40 million to Arsenal just sounds perfect. Like,
I feel like we signed too many of those guys that I wonder if it's hurting the budget right now.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like we got too many guys that, like, we promised the shitload of playing time, and like
Right.
good season,
Three coaches ago.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
like 2.5 seasons ago, and it was like, oh, like we were gonna make a run because we signed a shitload of 28-year-olds,
right?
And now it's like, well, they're 30 and they're on the back half of their career, and we're probably paying them $200,000 a week.
That's what I was gonna say. Is it's like, yeah, do you mind having a Witzel on your team? Do you mind having these, Torgan Hazard, Yuli Brand, who have gotten more into the team, but are you going to get to the point where it's like, if they're not playing, like, but they're making that money,
Oh, Nolan's drinking? Nolan cracking? Is that a Bud Latte, Nolan?
Yeah.
Who's hurt?
I don't know. It wasn't too serious. I think they're up.
Some dude who looked like Haaland, but defender.
Wolf.
Marius Wolf. Kind of looked like an off-brand Haaland.
Yep. We have
big blonde guy with long hair.
There's far too many.
There's so many like slightly long-haired blonde dudes on Dortmund, and it pisses me off because I can't tell who fucking who.
Yeah, honestly, it's crazy. You almost have to look at how their hair bounces because Yuli got kind of more that like Jack Grealish, like he got the headband and it sort of bounces on the top. Wolf's goes more back towards the ponytail. And then Haaland just kind of goes more straight up and down. It's like that's how you have to know who the player is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then Pongongorich is short-haired and not as blonde, but
okay.
I can't
tell.
Like
I have no idea.
I have zero. Yeah.
What a ball!
It seemed like, and I think he's a lot more comfortable.
It seemed like a panic of a signing. No,
a bit.
Didn't you feel that last day of the fucking window? We just panicked and signed a random center back. We were linked to so many center backs all summer. Yeah. And we fucking picked this guy out the cut on the last day. It smells like a panic signing, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, it's definitely, he seems like a checkout line purchase. Where like, you weren't planning on getting that pack of gum, but like, it's right there. Like, fuck it, I'll grab it. Like, let's go.
Exactly
no goals in the German slate in the Bundesliga. No goals through 10 minutes in any game.
Wow, that's actually surprising. I feel like
that's when I looked. Like it was worthy of note because I'm like, really?
Yeah, German league always has that one like, shit, they scored in the second minute. How? Like
the last 2 seasons, it's been the highest scoring league in the world.
Me and Brick have been talking about this.
For good or bad.
Me and Tim were talking about that. I think it was yesterday because we bet the Hertha Berlin, kind of blindly just bet the over. And Tim's like, I kind of treat the Bundesliga like the old La Liga, where I'm just like, if I don't know, I assume goals. Like
now it's opposite. In La Liga, it's like if I don't know, I assume the under.
No shit, or the draw.
The good old La Liga 1-1 draw. It never gets old.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, as Dortmund, what's the standings looking like? Are we still like hanging around Bayern? I know we're solid, but
no, we're right there. We're 7 wins, 2 losses. I think they're 7 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss. So they're up a point.
They're up 1 point on us, basically. Just
we're right there.
Yeah, they have 1 tied to our 2 losses.
Correct.
Same amount of games played.
Same amount of games, same wins.
Yeah.
So we're right there.
Anybody else in the Bundesliga hanging around weirdly right now or no?
The surprise of the season, Freiburg hasn't lost a game yet. They're 4 ties, 5 wins, 4 ties, 0 losses. And then Leverkusen is 5 points back, 5 wins, 2 ties, 2 losses.
They beat Dortmund, right? Freiburg beat Dortmund?
Wolfsburg's fallen off. They have 4 losses on the season. They're 4-1-4.
Well, they started 4-0.
I know. They're 1 in 0-1.
They were tops of the table, at least 3-0. They were
correct.
Like, yo, Wolfsburg's
like 3-4 weeks into the season, they were top of the table.
They were number 1, yeah.
Sure, that's the handball. Oh, sure. Good call.
Why did you delay it?
Handball?
I don't know. I mean, I guess it's that VAR, like, let them finish.
Yeah, because now they can check it if it's not. It's a goal.
Right. But that shit always drives me nuts, too, because, like, our defender stops playing. All right, he's on sides there.
No, he said it was a handball, right?
Yeah.
Was it?
Is he outside the box though?
Yeah. Doesn't matter. No, it's a handball on
I was gonna
Cologne.
say, yeah. When did we get the spot? The ball?
I was like, yeah, it's a spot kick for
Oh, that's close. That was like underarm. That was like under.
Yeah,
That's a
but
handball.
leading to a goal, even if it's
Oh
unintentional.
no, that's a
like
handball.
All right, where?
No, that's a handball. That's got to stay.
Nice. Come on, Yuli. Ah,
Premier League starts at 10.
This fucking guy,
Yep.
bro.
Bayern has 1 goal against Union Berlin, 1-0 in the 15th minute. Goal scorer. Who else? Lewandowski on a penalty.
shocker.
Oh, I'm so surprised. Yep,
There's
no other
no-
scores in any other game.
Who's who of going forward? They
Ooh,
can
Real Madrid. Real Madrid 2-1 now, 87th minute. Oh, the other team, they got a red card in the 63rd. Real Madrid goes
Got
up
one
2-0.
back?
Yep, they got the other team got down 1-0, got a red card, and then Real Madrid goes up 2-0, and then the other team just scored to make it 2-1 in the 86th, down a man.
Damn.
Crazy game over there. Never know what's gonna happen in La Liga.
I guess Real Madrid can't counterattack when they're up a man.
Yeah, and they didn't. I'm actually surprised they scored 2 goals today. No Benzema. I don't believe they didn't start their. It was like their B squad,
Yeah.
and they still look like they're going to take care of business. So
That angle does not look like a handball though.
No.
is this in? Oh, this is in Dortmund.
Yeah. And I think we're back to full.
It's full
Is
capacity.
it full? I was going to say it's
That's
either
my next
80
question.
or like, yeah, it's full.
I don't see any empty seats, fam.
Nah.
Like,
Can you sit in the like enemy territory? Like, do people do that? Or
no.
is it pretty
No.
like high
So
school
there's-
football? Like,
So there's one specific section that is
for the
enemy
away
for
fans.
the away fans. They sell away fan tickets, and then as you'll see, like on the sidelines,
those are a
that's
little
kind of
like,
more open game. Like no one sits. Enemy fans don't really sit in the yellow wall. You don't sit in their corner, and then the rest of the stadium's mostly kind of open game.
mostly home team. But like, if you were a grandma coming to see you were an away team,
Right.
and you're
If
like,
we were
so old
just
lady, you're sitting in the middle or in your
Yeah.
own fan section.
Yes.
Yeah, well,
But if you were
probably
trying to be
not
out
in
of
the
the
fan
craziness,
section.
the middle is the less crazy part. That's the more like
Yeah,
where
it's a
you maybe if you had
little.
kids or something. Is
The
that where or does it
The left side of the
kids-
screen. The left side of the screen behind the Dortmund keeper is the yellow wall. The other side is the side with the 2 stands. I think
So
it's
does
the
the-
north end. And it's
Does the yellow wall is the yellow wall like a college thing where it's like all the rowdy college kids are in that section, or is the wall like the rowdy
the
fans
yellow-
and there's kids and grandmas in there, or is it you know what I'm saying? Like
no,
it's
no,
just
no,
rowdy-
no. The yellow wall is like Harvard Stadium seating, and it's like everyone just stands the whole game, and it's like 35,000 people in that section, and there's like beer.
It's like
getting
crazy.
thrown.
You don't want a little kid there or like
No, like, that's where I went with the game, and it's like you're smoking cigarettes and fucking drinking beer and going crazy.
Oh shit! Kobel off his line.
God,
Oh, what a
he just
play!
died.
Is he good? All right. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Kobel's beard with his like how he has the kind of like I do, but not as much. He has a really extended.
sorry, I just saw the Coble. I'm like 5 seconds behind, so I just saw the. I should have known he was going to save it because what you said, but it still just as that ball was fluttering in the air, it just still looked like oh shit.
Yeah, but Kobel's facial hair, he got really like a, the under kind of soul patch in his beard, and it always looks like he's bleeding from his lip.
Wow.
I always feel like he got like punched in the mouth or something.
Wow.
But yeah, the yellow wall is mayhem. There's speakers in the stands, and there's a guy in the front with a microphone, and he's like screaming chants, and you can just hear him throughout the whole like stands.
Yeah, the speakers are pointed at the fans.
Yeah. So like you'd be in the front row screaming a German chant, and like me and Brick would be in the 35th row and like hear that shit.
Then
through the
like
speaker.
answer back.
Yeah, and start screaming back, and it just gets bananas.
Do you have to stop the stream to update that little pix line, Brick, or no?
Oh no.
I think you have the wrong line for Michigan. I think you have Michigan State's line there. Plus 110. That can't be Michigan. I think they're -4.
Oh really?
I could be wrong. It's Michigan State. Easy mistake on your part, but I think you I think that's Michigan State's odds to win, but maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, okay.
Unless like the starting quarterback broke his neck or something last night.
You know what the line is for money line? Probably like 175.
I think it was like 190 to be honest. I'll pull it up right now.
Okay.
It is I think it was 190 when I was looking at it earlier. I was just curious because if I don't that was the only game today. I'm like I actually think Michigan State's a fraud. Not that I'm think Michigan's all that, but minus 185.
The yellow wall, Tim, is
190 is close.
The yellow wall holds more fans than the entire capacity of Fenway Park.
Well, the legitimate capacity of Fenway Park.
Like if you took,
you could fit
every fan at Fenway Park could fit in the yellow wall.
How many people is it? Isn't Fenway
over
like
35?
It's like
it's over 35,000.
And Fenway's like what, 34, 35 too?
Technically, it's 36.
Like right there.
It's 36.5 on seats, but if you know anything about a Red Sox game, there's usually about 45, 50,000 people there. But
probably, yeah, I would say 40. I would say 40.
Of the seats,
there's 3,500 people who are just in there. Oh, you're right. Maybe it's more. God, I don't know.
Dude, how many people?
Budweiser people who are just chilling up there in the bar area, like not even watching the game, like.
And the amount of people that just know ushers and cops and things that just let you into the game, like.
Yeah, I don't even know an usher or a cop, but I know someone who does, and they get me in. And I know Derek who knows somebody who gets like you. You can just know people who know people, and I don't even know anyone, and I've gotten into a million games for free.
Exactly.
Shit, we went to that one classic at Fenway. That was lit.
Wow. Did you actually? I mean, the fans are still doing it, but did you see that Newcastle came out and said that they're like,
yeah,
we don't want people like dressing up in like Saudi garb and stuff, like. Everyone's wearing like the headdresses and stuff because Newcastle obviously got bought out by the Saudi prince. So everyone's wearing like the headdresses and like the long, the long wear and everything in like Newcastle colors. And like the team had to come out and be like, no, we ain't about this life. Like,
yeah, I mean, just for PR reasons, like, what are we doing?
Yeah, you can't.
Damn.
I know in a way they're almost like
they're about to get
happy and like
they're not disrespecting him, but like. You got to be careful with that.
Yeah.
And it's 2021. 1983, they would have gotten
a grip on this one. He said he wants Newcastle to get relegated, and like I kind of feel.
Yeah, that's my hot take. I want Newcastle to get relegated this year.
No, dude, not too much. Oh, this year. Oh, before they can go spend all their money.
They're winless right now. They have no wins.
No, they got too much talent. I mean, they're not that they're good, but I think they have too much talent. They'll end up. I think they could be. I don't see them in dead last place. I could see them like the third last.
That's where they're there at. That's where they're at right now, and they do have a lot of talent. But if you look up and down the Premier League, it's honestly all about. Really like holding like defensive midfield and back lines because almost every single team has at least like 2 to 4 players going forward that can score goals. Like Newcastle's trash, but like Joel Linton, Willock, and fucking St. Maximin are nasty. It's just their back line and midfield in the depth.
So Newcastle is not in dead last.
Or not Willock.
Norwich is in dead last.
Yeah,
Norwich has 2 draws, seven losses, and they're minus 21 goal differential.
That's horrible.
I mean, Chelsea dropped a 7 burger on them last night.
Yeah, I mean Newcastle's bad, but them and Burnley are actually tied for second to last. Burnley has 1 better goal differential, but they both 4 draws, 5 losses. And then Leeds is 3 points ahead of them with 1 win, 4 draws, 4 losses. I don't know. For some reason, if you made me put money on it, I'm taking like.
Come on, Wolf, give it to him, Marco. Oh,
he stinks.
Yeah, Marco has not been great this year. I mean, right now because of injuries, we have to take him.
He's big falling off, but he's like Jason Baratek. You can't get rid of him. You just can't.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh my God, what is he doing?
And that's the thing. Is the weird thing. I don't want to start Marco Reus against Cologne, but I do want to start him against Bayern Munich. Like, he shows the fuck up when you need him in those big games. But game in, game out, he just is not the same. And honestly, I'd rather just – right now with injuries, it's tough. I think we need to start him. But, when Gio and other guys get healthy, I really think that –
70th minute, man. Bring that dude in late.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think he's going to become
– He's clutch. He'll be fresh-legged. Like, just bring him in late. The German coach, he's going nuts. This fucking goon.
Yeah, that shit's fire.
Real Madrid held on.
That's actually sick. I know you don't also have the Chelsea game on, but they have a really sick tifo at Newcastle. It's like a banner over the entire back stands, and it says "We are the Mags," and it's like this massive like mural and shit, and all the fans are like holding it.
It's like them. It's like them rushing the stadium when they got bought out.
Yeah,
that's like the photo of it.
Little score update: Real Madrid went final 2-1. Bayern Munich now up 2-0 over Union Berlin. We had a second goal here by none other than Mr. Lewandowski himself. He's looking to get the hat trick. Mainz is up on Armenia 1-0, and Freiburg is up 1-0.
Did he break it or tie?
First.
I don't know.
I remember the tying goal.
We need a stat check.
Yeah, we got to stat check that. Did Lewandowski break the goal scoring record last year? I remember him
most goals in Bundesliga history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember it was Jared Miller.
Just in a season, not history.
In a season. It was Jared Mueller at 41, right?
Yeah.
I believe is the number. And I remember the tying goal in the second to last game. I don't remember if he
tied it.
He just tied it.
I'm pulling it up right now, but I know he got 41. It looks like somebody else did too. One sec.
Yeah, it would be Jared Mueller.
Jared Mueller had 40.
Oh, Jared had 40. Okay, so 41 was the record. Okay.
Got 49-year-old mark of 40.
Damn.
That dude had 7 scoring titles in the Bundesliga, the guy you're talking about, Mueller.
Oh, Jared Mueller is the GOAT of, like, he's the non-modern GOAT. Like, you can now, if you want to argue, you know, people have done what they've done over the last, 15, 20 years, so be it. But, like, it's kind of indisputed. He's like the Jordan, like, no one questions it before.
The Bundesliga?
So Lewandowski has the most scoring crowns is your guy Mueller. Scorer of the first ever Bundesliga goal is Timo Konitska back in 63. And then there's most goals in a single game. Decha Mueller, 6 for Cologne against Werder Bremen in August of 77. He had 6 goals himself, double hattie.
Damn.
All right, well, I got a new goal for Haaland.
Most penalties scored, Manfred Kautz converted 53 for Hamburg in his career.
Wow.
And then, Dortmund made the list. Oh, not a good way to make the list. Kareem Bellarabi for Bayern Leverkusen at Dortmund in August 2014. It's the fastest goal in history of Bundesliga. 9 seconds. And then Kevin Volland for Hoffenheim did it against Bayern in 2015.
Yep.
9 seconds. 2 9-second goals.
Robbie goal. And that was the Timmy German history minute.
Yeah, sorry. Last one, and then I'll stop. Most goals scored in a single season. 1983. I wonder if that'll get broken soon now that we've been talking about how, like, this league's a shit show now.
Wait, what? What did you just say?
The most goals scored in a single season, like, for all the teams, like, the entire Bundesliga, was in the 1983 and 84 campaign. They saw an average of 3.58 goals a game in that year.
Oh, overall as a league.
Overall as a league. I'm saying that isn't interesting.
Oh. I thought you were talking player. I was like, dude, we just
No, my bad. They had over 1,000 goals that Bundesliga year. It was over 3.5 goals a game. I don't know if that'll ever be beat.
What year was it? 83?
83, yeah.
83, 84 campaign.
I would have picked the 90s.
I would have thought it was closer to the 90s.
Yeah, 95.
Or early 2000s, because that's when they started to really get some of the, like, top German and, like, Eastern European talent.
Dortmund was nasty in the late 90s.
Really? Any titles?
They won their first.
They won a couple Champions League.
Champions League. What was it?
Markel Zorc, Matthias Sumner. That team was so good.
You mean just a front office, basically?
The fucking Brazilian guy who got dropped out of the national team and Dortmund signed him, and he played 14 seasons as left back.
Who's
it was like Day or like Dadu, something like that. I think it's Day.
Patrick.
I don't know.
Vieira.
No, it's like mad long. It's like
I feel like they've had better chances than us so far. Not drastically, but like maybe 3 chances to 1 or 2. Like
what they've created, especially from their set pieces, has definitely scared me.
Another reason why I'm not the biggest fan of this coach is because, like, we're not a possession team. We've never been that. we've always been, we're going to fucking play high press and counterattack the fuck out of you. And the second you turn that shit over, it's fucking 4 passes and we're in there. That's fucking Dortmund football. And this idiot is out here like, all right, we're going to hold the ball. We're going to have possession. And like, so other teams are doing what we used to do to them. They just play high press on us. We turn it over in the midfield. Bam. Then they're running the other way. So it's like, damn, we had the ball for most of the half, but they have like 3 shots and we have none.
Right.
But they need to bring this guy that's on the screen now back as manager.
Yeah.
We need Terzic.
I'm curious. My company's German. I'm curious to see, like, when I go over there and meet all the, like, my German coworkers, like, really figuring out who everybody roots for. I'd be interested. They're mostly Berlin-based, but I'm curious, like, is it Union? Is it Hertha? Is it you're actually from, you're from another part of the country?
Right. Yeah, because I'm sure, too, there's probably a lot of, because Berlin's obviously, like, one of the main, cities in, like,
I'm a Stuttgart fan.
Yeah, like, I used to live in Freiburg, but now I work in Berlin,
So, like, yeah, exactly. Like, I work in Berlin, but I don't like Union. I don't like Hertha. Like, I'm Freiburg. Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I'm not wrong where, like, Hertha's more the historically good one, and Union's kind of like that's like almost like Man U to Man City, right? In a way.
No.
Union.
Yes and no. Yeah, yes.
I know Union's still been around.
Yes, in the sense of like the history that Hertha is probably more established.
Okay.
But Union Berlin was on the verge of going bankrupt.
That's the blood drive team.
Germany, yeah, that's the blood drive team. If you donate blood in Germany, you get money. These fans showed up in waves and donated enough to get like millions of dollars to pay off their bankruptcy and keep them like afloat.
That poor blood bank. They were like, yeah, we'll give out like $10 or whatever, like it'll be cool. And then you got just like 100,000 like fans showing up, like pay me.
It's a government.
80% of the world's donated blood came from like one city.
Yeah, we're all just getting fucking German cigarette blood from all these fucking.
Literally, dude. Everybody's fucking
going to games.
Yeah. Bunch of drunk fans. It's
everybody's just walking in, wicked lightheaded, fucking walking out with apple juice, like coming back in later.
Yeah, it's like 30% alcohol in the blood, like 10% tobacco, like 4% German, just like 2% bratwurst.
Yeah, that's the Europeans love the cigarettes. I don't even think that's just a German thing. I think that's more of like a European thing. I mean, I feel like they all like. I feel like people smoke more cigarettes.
That was the emphasis when I was there. It's like, damn, everybody in shape, but everybody smoking cigs. And like walking.
Yeah, everybody's skinnier than here, but everybody's fiending on tobacco. That's for sure.
Correct.
Yep. Chelsea has kicked off now.
Come on now, Blues.
We got to dominate today.
Conte is back.
Early chance for Newcastle.
Could be their year.
I think this is Chelsea's year.
This could be their year.
I think we finally have the depth and the talent, and it's weird, kind of like Tim was actually talking about with the Hollander injury, where the injuries to Timo and Lukaku are obviously putting Chelsea in a tough spot, lineup-wise and everything. But we have the depth, and in some ways it's kind of teaching us like that Norwich. I know Norwich is dog shit, but getting a 7-goal performance without your top 2 strikers,
right,
that does something to the team. That gets Kai Havertz, that gets Mason Mount, that gets Hudson-Odoi some confidence. Especially in a team like Chelsea that plays pretty defensive and often kind of negative and through the midfield. If you can get those wing backs and attacking midfielders,
is he on?
Confidence.
Is he on? Fish on?
I think he's just a step off.
He fucked it up regardless.
Yeah.
Oh, he was off? I mean, yeah, he fucked it up regardless, but
I'm kind of salty that Chelsea has signed fucking Ziyech and Timo Werner. And even Pulisic to an extent because he's been hurt. But
the one thing,
at least Ziyech and Werner have not been that great, and they're still fucking good. Like, fuck you. There's a few bad salaries on the books, and
it
not
just doesn't matter.
And it doesn't matter. That's what's pissing me off.
Oh no!
Right
now. I could definitely see if you're not a fan of Chelsea, and it's kind of the same way I used to look at like City or even old Bayern, where I'm just like, you literally made bad signings on good players that barely even play, and it's just a it's a wealth of riches. You know what I mean? Where it's just like, wow, like you can pay someone $200,000 a week
It's
Another
the
not
Yankees.
play,
It's the
and it
Yankees.
doesn't matter.
It's the Yankees. I mean, it's literally
Right.
the Yankees.
Right.
It's like, oh, we signed $100 gajillion pitcher. Oh, he sucks. Okay, we'll just sign another one. He'll probably work out.
Right. And then when
we'll
you
just
see
keep that contract. Who gives a shit? It's just money. Like money. There's always more money. Like,
and then you see in like a cup game where they can bring in a B squad of those like quote unquote trash players that's better than 90% of the world.
Literally.
yeah, sure.
The only player I like on Chelsea is Conte.
Conte is my favorite player in the world. That guy is the best midfielder I've
Why did you
arguably
pass that
ever
out?
seen.
Oh, but yay!
Meunier! Oh! We got to put that in, blood. Come on, Marco. That's 2. Meunier's looked a lot better, and I was calling it from the season. Meunier is a terrible right back. Awful right back. He's a pretty damn good right wing back.
Yeah, or like right
In a
mid.
5 or in a right mid, kind of like call it what you want. A 5-2-3 or a 3-4-3. Call it what
I think
you
he
want.
leads the league. In
Oh
assists.
my god.
He's
No,
got
it's
at least 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Yo, this other team, like they've looked okay offensively, but they're sloppy. They're like asking to like they're sloppy in their own end.
Yeah,
that was a terrible turnover. 2 bad
And
turnovers.
And that's where sort of what Nolan was asking for with that Dortmund football, where it's like that's where we need to just counter these, poor defenses in the Bundesliga, where it's 4 passes with purpose and we're gone.
We outie.
That's what I grew up on fucking watching this shit.
Right.
The Jurgen
Oh,
Klopp.
really?
Right. Quick passes. We're fucking in. That's how we beat Real Madrid in the Champions League. We just hit him on the counter.
Oh, man. Those, like, Kagawa out to Blaszczykowski, right to Lewandowski goal. Like, before you could blink.
There was a good, 3-year stretch where we played Real Madrid in the Champions League, every year.
Oh, it was
And they
like
were
3 years
battles.
straight.
Then they were great battles. It was
Looks like it's a party
Yeah.
in Munich. Bayern Munich up 3-0.
Wow.
Dude.
What about Leipzig?
Also, quick little early Premier League update. Just actually some really early action over here. Burnley is up 1-0 in the 5th minute over Brentford. My pick not looking good there. Liverpool 1-0 against Brighton very early. Like to see that. And Crystal Palace with the
Reece
early
James?
goal against Man
Oh.
City. Crystal Palace has a 1-0 lead at City. Oh no, at home
scored?
against City.
Who scored?
I don't know. Let me tell you. It's probably what's that striker's name? This nasty. Has it been Tick? No.
Edward.
No, Zaha. Wilfred Zaha.
I was going to say, Zaha's been on fire.
They have the guy you were talking about, Patrick Vieira. He's the manager.
Patrick
Old
Vieira.
Arsenal midfielder.
Yeah.
The guy from Senegal.
Yeah. No, I was thinking Patrick Vieira, but who's the guy who does the announcing now?
Yeah, it's Patrick Oblum one. I can't pronounce his name.
Okay. All right.
He's got the dreads.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha. Was he on those 90s teams or was he on the early 2000s?
Yeah, I
team?
think he was early 2000, 02 teams that won some cups and came in
Yeah,
second
yeah.
and were legendary.
Right.
Still, I don't think they won the league. I don't think he won the league.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. We can
I
take
think
a
it was Blaszczykowski
Oh, good.
or not Pisku.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think he's like.
Ball over the top. Kai Havertz.
Okay,
Oh, chaos. Zayek getting another start. I really thought Mason Mount would start. I don't know what the deal was there, but
like I said the other day.
Jude, what a ball.
That's why he's the
Torgan
fucking
Hazard.
man.
Torgan Hazard, let's go. Let's go. Plus 220. Cash it. Let's go. I knew Torgan was scoring today. I felt it. And I love that my boy Jude just fed him. That was beautiful. That's Dortmund football. That is Dortmund football. A run in behind and a midfielder who can deliver the ball.
Let's go.
And you play.
How many passes is this?
It's 3. One ball over the top. Yuli touches it down. And then a beautiful cross. What a perfectly timed run by Torgan. Let's go. We might have to
you see
leave.
the beer just fly in the air?
No, I missed it. Let me
Oh, no. They're not going to show it. It was the other angle. They showed it from like high up top. As soon as that ball crossed the line,
Beer everywhere.
You just see the cup flying up.
That's awesome. What a header, too. That's what Dortmund's been missing. Like, those finishes have always just been, like, disappointing. Like, that's some – it was off the shoulder. No, I think it's off the shoulder.
Give it to me. That's a goal off, so let's go, fam.
Torgen plus 220. I hope y'all hopped on that line. Let's go. Cash it, baby. That was big because I felt like if we went in 0-0 at half, that would have given this Cologne team way too much confidence. Oh, what a touch by Kai Havertz. Give it to Chile. Yo, Hudson-Odoi on the left wing is a problem.
Yep. That's kind of why I think Pulisic maybe.
I hate to say it. I know.
Where's he going, though?
I have no idea.
Arsenal.
Please no. Honestly, you know where I really thought he was going to go? Because it would make a lot of sense.
He's going to go to Newcastle, dude. What?
Actually, now that makes more sense. You know what my prediction always was?
Okay.
He's going to Liverpool, and they're selling Sadio Mane, probably to Real Madrid.
Oh, yeah.
And they're going to – and then
no.
They have an American ownership.
No.
So they're going to want to get –
Klopp already coached them.
Klopp already coached. They already have the Klopp connection.
No, that's exactly where he's
and John Henry is going to want to get an American star.
Back on, but yeah, that's probably where he's going.
I hate to say it.
And I've said Sadio Mane to Real Madrid for years now, and it hasn't worked out. But I think at some point I'm going to be right. It's not going to be a hot take by then because it's like, well, Neil, you've said it every year, but
yeah,
you know what I mean. I really just deep down think he's going to end up there.
Yeah,
retire there.
And I think that's somewhat of like what, and obviously Liverpool has always been kind of the redheaded scouser, so like no one, they've never gotten the English support, so I could definitely see them and Fenway ownership group and stuff like them going out and just like wanting that American star to like really build like, okay, y'all ain't gonna give the respect to Mo Salah that he deserves, because he's Egyptian. All right, let us go get the American star. You know what I mean? Like, I think that would make a lot of sense. Klopp already loves him. I mean, Klopp talks about him way more than he should.
Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
But that or Newcastle now.
Yeah. I don't think United would.
No, and I don't want them. I don't think it makes sense there.
No.
They have too many wingers already.
No, that's all they have.
Yeah.
Even though he's better than all of them.
No, it's not. But
leave more often. All right, damn, dude. Anytime we need a goal, just send me away.
Yeah, I was going to say, you catch the fucking Torgen Hazard plus 220 by getting up. You got to go back and look at it. I'll send you the video on Twitter.
Nasty?
Ball over the top from Akanji from the back line.
Okay.
Willie Brandt touched it down to Jude Bellingham, and then Jude just put in a beautiful little cross, and Torgen had the run.
We're trying to sign his brother.
Torgen?
Yeah, Bellingham has like a 15-year-old brother who's at Birmingham City, where
he was from originally.
Yeah,
it's like Jude and like Joby or something.
Yeah, it's like Job or something. Like,
wow, Jude and wow.
We just want that to be Dortmund's midfield. And honestly, I want Dortmund to sign his brother because that also like increases the chances of him actually staying at Dortmund because he's going to go back to England. Like, I just know it.
No,
and it's going to break my heart. And if United signs them, they actually will win a league again. That is my biggest fear in life is that Jude Bellingham's going to go to United and they're going to win a league with him. Because that's all they need is a nasty center
back. Team to keep doing is to keep signing youngsters from England and to keep selling them back to the Premier League for way more money than they're worth.
Oh, I mean, most of the German economy outside of Berlin is Dortmund buying things from England and then selling them back to England at 1,000% profit. They're like, we'll buy him for $7 million and we'll sell him for $107 million. It's like, all right, cool. Like,
You think we overpaid for 22 mil for Jude?
no, we underpaid for it.
Yeah, no shit. Everybody was like, "Oh, you guys overpaid."
I know that was the best when Jude was like on the market. There was like a couple like lower level Premier League teams that wanted to sign him, and they were all putting bids at like 12 to like 17 mil or so. Oh, here comes the replay of the goal. But they were like 12 to 15 mil or so on all the bids, and then Dortmund just came over the top and was like 22 mil.
Whoa, what a touch on the header. I mean, great pass, like perfect pass, but like a lot of finesse, a lot of spin. Nice header.
Yeah. That's up.
And that's the good Hazard. I mean, not that this guy's not good, but that's like old school Hazard's little brother. Like that's like Chelsea's Hazard brother.
Yes, Eden.
I know he's not.
Yes, he's actually better than Eden.
Right now, maybe, but not at his prime.
No,
not in his prime.
Wasn't Hazard like a top like 7 player at some point, like 10 player at least?
Yeah.
Oh, when he's healthy and in form,
Player of the
he's
year. No,
unbelievable. Oh yeah.
Yo, it's halftime. What channel's this Chelsea game on, Brick?
Peacock.
we getting high for halftime.
Fuck Peacock.
I know Peacock's such
Up 4-0.
Oh wow, the Giants tight ends out. Packers tight end out for the year.
Yeah, I saw that Robert Tonyan torn ACL.
The fuck?
Thank God Gronk's back for my fantasy. I'm scared. That Cologne manager looks like he's about to put a hit on somebody.
Yo, show the yellow wall and everyone's smoking cigs. What are we
So
doing?
they can just smoke cigs.
I feel like America.
Yeah. So I went in there and it was like 10 minutes before the game, and like these 3 like, I don't know, 18, 19-year-old German kids just like were sitting right there. And like they pulled out a pack of cigarettes and they look at me and like said some shit in German and like had a cig. And I was like, I don't speak German. He's like, yo, I speak English though, but like, you want a cig? Like, we can smoke in here. I was like, what? Like, we can smoke in the stadium? He's like, yeah, let's spark one up. Like,
I
just
think
ripped it through the butt right on the floor, like stomped it out, like didn't matter. Like, just.
I swear the American broadcasts, like the ESPN Plus broadcasts and stuff, make a conscious effort of not really showing the yellow wall. Like, I think they don't want us to like see what happens there. Because like just all the broadcasts, all the Dortmund games I've watched, they don't show much. And then I've seen other videos from other broadcasts and you see some shits.
I can see that.
The only time they'll ever show the yellow wall is after goals, like goal celebrations. They'll sometimes show that, but outside of that, nothing. I haven't loved how Newcastle's been getting in the final third of Chelsea. So like I said, Newcastle definitely has some talent going forward.
They're going to win a game that they shouldn't. They're going to win a game that they shouldn't really soon with this whole influx of money. Just fired Steve Bruce. Everyone loved him. They are going to win a game that they shouldn't just off the bat.
Oh, yeah. They're going to beat like an Arsenal or a Liverpool or a...
Hopefully not Chelsea.
No.
He's like an Arsenal or Liverpool. I'm like, well, hopefully not today.
Not today. We know who we are.
Who does Arsenal
We're the champions of Europe.
Who is Arsenal playing this week?
They already won. They beat Leicester 2-0 this morning.
They beat Leicester. Dude, Leicester, what the fuck's going on with your boys?
I know. The Foxes, huh?
Dude, those Foxes are in a hole right now.
Facts. We're not looking good, fam.
Bayern's up 3-1 at half. They did let up one right at the end of the half.
14-4. I mean, it could be worse.
I really think that
they're still going to make a run. I just think maybe Brandon Rodgers is going to get fired or sacked.
Yeah.
And I don't know how I feel about that because it's like I don't think they ever should have sacked Claudio Ranieri. So, I mean,
that's where it's like
now you have your next best thing. Why are we going to sack this guy? We already learned from the first mistake. Like, you know,
right.
But there is better managers out there. That's the thing.
It's weird. I think Leicester needs to sell Vardy.
No.
I think they need to sell Vardy. I think if they sell Vardy and then like reset and do their Leicester, like we're going to sell him for 120 and then we're going to buy 4, 5, $20 million players.
So essentially you're saying this year they didn't make that $100 million sell so they couldn't get those 520.
They need to do
buy-ins.
They need to do a Leicester reset.
That's fair.
This generation of
but I
Leicester's
think there's
over.
another player, not Jamie Vardy. I think you give up Madison.
I feel like they already missed their window. Not that he's good, not good anymore, but like they should have sold him like not right after the year after they won the league, but like the year
I
after.
think you named the wrong player. I think Vardy is the key for life. You don't ever sell Vardy.
Yeah,
I think there's someone else you can sell.
I honestly thought
Harvey
that
Barnes?
I thought
Can you sell
Tottenham.
Harvey Barnes for anything? Can you sell fucking Ndidi, Tielemans, fucking
Right.
Shainaku in the back or whatever his last name is?
Yeah. No, I feel it. I thought my hot take was going to be this offseason that just passed. I thought it was going to be Kane was going to get sold and then Vardy was going to go to Tottenham.
Ooh.
That's what I thought was going to happen. I thought that was going to be Tottenham's like big splash. Like, and Kane
just
was
don't know
going to
if
go
we'll leave
to
at this
United.
point.
Yeah, so wait, is Kane just staying with Tottenham? What's the deal with that?
For now, they're kind of just the like. I think right now they're in that like, hey, your best friend said his girlfriend's a bitch and he hates her and everything, and then a couple weeks later they're on the double date with you again, and you're like, oh, so we're doing this again, and it's like, yeah, no, we're good, and it's like, okay, we'll see.
I'm just very confused with Tottenham because for the last, 10 years that I've been paying attention, fucking all Tottenham have done have just gotten players and sold them on to bigger clubs. And now they finally have a guy that wants to leave and is open about it. And they could probably get the most money they've ever gotten out of any one of these flips. And they said, nah, we're going to keep him.
Right.
That's just where I'm so confused.
Apparently,
It's so
if you're
against
not a
their
right
DNA.
back, you can't get sold from Tottenham.
They sold Bale. They sold Luka Modric. They had
I know.
so many stars. Blood.
I
They
forgot
had
about
Modric.
that.
They had
I forgot
Modric
about
when
Modric.
back in the day.
Yeah, before Real Madrid.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, that might be like a little bit before my time. Is that like 2011, 2012 type shit? Like I don't even remember that.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
right in
probably
that
right
era.
about
I feel like I remember Modric on Real. Like I don't remember him before.
They had a
Real.
season,
Yeah,
of,
honestly.
they had a season of Bale and Modric, bro.
Bale, I remember on Tottenham.
Yeah, and he's there now. Which
He's
I
back?
think they should. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they should have sold Harry Kane and worked around Son and Gareth Bale and been like, this is what we're rocking with up top. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Son can even play striker centrally. They should have got a fucking winger that made built around that.
Honestly, you know who I thought they were also when I was kind of putting this whole theory together in the offseason, I thought a perfect fit for them was going to be Tammy Abraham. I thought that's who they were going to go grab because if you put Son and Bale, two electric wingers who can deliver service, and then you just have a taller, big kind of target man in the middle, like, I don't know, I could have seen that working, but, those were all just kind of theories.
Chelsea looks a little sloppy right now. I've only watched 5 minutes, but they
They're
look
not
a little,
looking great.
like it's just not. It's not their normal clean, just like keeping possession, passing.
Right.
They
I
look a
will
little
say,
weak
though-
in the back half, which never happens.
It's the first 20
I
minutes.
will
of
say
being
that's
on the
kind
road
of
at
one
a
of
team
these
that
things.
just got $300 billion. It's
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
And I think this is kind of what Chelsea has done it at times,
Ooh,
or at least what
yikes.
other teams have tried to do to Chelsea at times, where they'll really bring this high press, big pressure, try to basically go man to man on us. And then it's like, yeah, you can do that and you can look good for 20, 30 minutes. But at some point, you can't keep
Yeah,
that pressure.
it just scares me. A lot of times when teams try that, I feel like it ends 1-0, 2-1. Like it's just they shorten the game almost by doing that because it's 30 less minutes. Chelsea can score. Maybe they get one. I know you're saying though.
Right. No,
Usually
it's
Chelsea
definitely-
wins these games, but these aren't the ones that they usually get 3. I mean, who knows?
Yo,
Right.
Freiburg hit a fucking bicycle kick.
Yeah, that was filthy. Oh, come on,
Look at
Conte.
this. Look at this.
Do they have a red zone? I know they do for just for the Premier League, or just do they have nobody has the rights to fucking do everybody, right? We're jumping into the French league. This nasty goal. Oh, over here to the Bundesliga. Like,
No, and I'm not even sure. I know the Premier League has something like it. I don't know exactly.
Champions League
Where
has it.
Champions League and Europa League have Golazo Zone, which is like the most
closest thing to it.
closest thing to red zone.
Oh, but they don't even have them for the leagues. Like, you couldn't even watch that for.
I don't
I don't
think so. I think there's like
Youngest goal
some
scorer.
sort of version
Record
of
will
it,
never
but
get
not
broken.
quite.
Will never get broken, fam. I mean, I can't say never, but
I mean, you can only break it by literally a month. You physically can't. Like, Yusuf Moukoko scored a goal at 16 years old and 28 days, the youngest ever in the Bundesliga. You have to be 16 years old to play in the Bundesliga.
Yeah. Nolan, I'm going to Charleston next weekend. Give me a southern dish that I need to have down there. What's some southern food that I need to try down there?
honestly, I would get like some catfish.
Ooh, some fried catfish, or you like it?
Yeah,
How do you like it?
get like a pan fried catfish with.
I've actually never gotten catfish. I've eaten alligator. I've had that other stuff. I've never gotten catfish before.
And make
I don't
sure
know.
you get the,
I just feel
and
like
especially with
you
something
get
like
some
that,
fire.
get some good greens or something with it. You know, some like
Collard
collard.
greens. Or-
I don't know what a classic like southern catfish dish would really have, but
Blackened, I guess. You get it blackened or fried, I feel like.
yeah, it'd be like it. I'm assuming you'd get like a pan-seared, blackened.
90% of what I've eaten in the
Some rice or
below
like
the
a
Mason-Dixie
mash, like, I
line
don't
is fried.
Yeah, I mean, whenever I go to the South, that's the thing where it's like, dude, I get it why they move so slow. Like, anything you eat there, it's like, bro, I need a nap. Like,
Oh, you want a side of mac and cheese with that, boy? Oh, hell yeah.
Gerd Mueller had
Mm-hmm.
365 in his career. No one touching that.
I want to see someone break his 6-goal record or that guy's 6-goal in one game record. That'll probably never die.
no.
6 in one game, like it would have to be honestly one of those weird like Bayern versus like in the Pokal or something, and just like Lewandowski gets a weird hat trick in the first half.
And even then, maybe at that point, if you got like 4 or 5 goals, they're probably subbing you. You know what I mean?
Right. No, 100%. No, I guess you would almost have to do something. It would have to be something crazy where you got like 2 goals yourself in the first half and then a PK, and then like second half was like 2 PKs and a lucky goal. Like it would have to be something like.
Yeah, I think you almost need 4. I think you need the 4 in the first half.
Y'all remember when
Realistically,
Lewandowski
And then like a
had 5
PK in the second half early, and then like a lucky one in the 60th before they put. You'd almost have to do it in like 60 minutes.
Yeah.
You remember when Lewandowski hit 5 goals in 9 minutes?
Yep.
No, he didn't get the 6 though.
No, he came in as a sub in like the 45th minute, and by the 54th minute, it was like 5-0. Like I think it was in the Champions League, or he came in like the 50. I think it was the 54th, and by like the 63rd, it was fucking 5-0.
God, Ziyech. I have Ziyech's jersey. I want him to be good, but God, he's just been awful. Like,
you know what he smells like? To be honest, he smells like he's getting sold to Dortmund and is going to have a great career at Dortmund.
oh, he could.
I said that from the second, or I thought that from the second he signed at Chelsea, that if it doesn't work, he's going to end up on Dortmund, and he's going to have a good career.
I could see that.
Just rebuild, like just be a good winger. For
I mean,
us.
he absolutely would not work in our current system.
Liverpool is up 2-0.
Liverpool's 2-0.
No, but I don't know what our current system is. We're in a 3-4.
Right,
here,
and you make a signing like that, we change our system.
yeah.
Which honestly, bro, if we went back to a 4-3 or 4-2-3-1, and we had Ziyech and Gio on one wing with Yuli in the middle, like
And Holland up top.
Yo, was Nolan with you? I assume he was. Was Nolan sitting next to you for the good old Senators game last night?
oh yeah.
Holy shit.
Under 5.5.
Oh, the under? Yeah.
It was 4-1 with 17 minutes to go. And there were more chances. And then they pull the goalie down 3 with like 3 minutes to go.
I can't believe that. I can't. Honestly, I thought that was the only way we had a chance. I was like, okay, the team, like it was 3-1 start of third. I'm like,
No.
okay.
You guys hit it.
We hit.
That's what
it
I
held.
thought.
Yeah.
Goal! Oh, offsides?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. That was a nice shot.
Challenges won. Marius Wolf.
But yeah, no, it was just Nolan. It was one of those, like, we had 2 heavy hockey favorites. Those cleared it. We teased the Nets down from -8.5 to -6. They won by 7.
In that game.
They won by 7, Nolan. The other team scored in the last second to like what would have normally busted us.
Did you see the missed free throw?
No. Oh, there's a missed free throw that would have busted us?
Second to last possession, we were up by 8. And they we were up by 6, and they went 1-1 at the free throw line.
The Nets did?
No, the team they were playing.
Pacers.
The Pacers did. They missed their first, hit the second, and then we went down, got 2, went up by 9, and then they got 2, won by 7. So without that missed free throw, we push.
Yeah, which honestly, at that point with where we were at.
Oh, he's offsides.
Yo, why is my phone doing
I
this?
might be ahead of you on this one, Brick. I think I'm ahead of you on Chelsea. Did you just see the nasty curling goal that was offsides?
Yeah.
It's interesting. I'm like the same amount ahead of you that you are on me on Dortmund. It's weird.
That's so weird. I hate all these streaming.
I know. I'm like, because dude, you heard me go nuts like 10 seconds ago before that. Like, oh, wow, oh, he's off. Like, that was it. And you looked at me sort of confused. That's why I was like, oh, he must have not.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about the ball that just ran through to the keep before, and I was like, I mean,
you're really trying
wasn't
to tell
really
me
a
there's more
chance.
people over here than over there, though. Like, you know what I mean?
That's what I've always wondered about that. How Noah was saying that with like how the yellow wall and there's mad people behind the goals, but wouldn't you think like midfield would be a better seat?
Yeah. But
Like,
it's not
about that.
It's not
No,
about
it's different than football because it's like it's not about getting the best angle on everything. It's about like the game-winning goal being scored right in front of you. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Soccer, all the important, not all, but like 90% of what matters happens around the net. Football having that middle field where everything's sort of bouncing back and forth. I don't know. You could make the same argument for football. It's nice to see those touchdowns, but I still think when the team's on the other side and you're in the end zone, you're in the second row of the stands in the end zone and you're watching the stuff happen on the other side. You don't get a great view. You're looking at the quarterback's ass. Like,
yeah.
I'll say this: being in there, I felt the view was pretty damn good.
Yeah. Well, that's also the thing with the yellow wall is I feel like it's so vertical.
Middle of it.
The yellow wall is so vertical, and it's a little bit like it starts like almost above the goal. So I think you do have a better perspective than some of these football stadiums that go out more like at almost a lesser horizontal angle, if that makes sense. Like less of an incline, exactly. Where
it's a very steep incline.
It's a very steep incline in some of these soccer stadiums, especially Signal Iduna. So I think that might give you a little better perspective because you're almost.
No, I see this lady eating a chicken finger right here. Dortmund in Germany, do they sell food at the stadium?
Yes. So
because Ali's parents were saying the Spanish stadiums that they don't, or maybe they do, but everybody's allowed to bring food. Like right, so Ali's parents they were in Madrid and they went to a Real Madrid game. Carly's a soccer fan and they literally went to a game. They literally were like, yeah, we showed up. First of all, her parents thought the tickets were going to be like $50 or something. They end up going to pay for them. They go online to get them. It was like 150 euros a pop. And they're like, parents were just like going to sort of be like, oh, we're going to a soccer game in England, in Spain. It was like 500 euros. And then like, which is like $700 or some shit. They were like, and then they went in there and like, everybody's like eating, like somebody next to them was eating like a tuna sandwich out of a brown bag. And like, not like sketchy, just like everyone was sort of eating like food they brought from home. And like, they don't really ask them. It's like people drinking, was there like serving booze? And they're like, I don't really recall that they're like, people were drinking, but it looked like they had their own bottles. Like people were just bringing in their own shit. Is that like normal?
You could bring your own food and drink into the stadium. You could bring your own beers in as long as it's not glass.
That's pretty much what they were saying
at this stadium at Signal Iduna. Outside it, there is like this big ass path. There's a giant path that goes like around the
this
stadium.
Dude's scoring. What's this dude's name? Akimi? No, Zaire is scoring, dude. He keeps blowing chances. Oh my god!
Damn, how far ahead are you? I gotta double check this.
But yeah, there's a fat walking path and a fat
in the 33rd minute, 16 seconds
outside the Dortmund Stadium, and there's food.
I think I was a little bit
everywhere.
I'm now at 32:56. All right, I'm at
33:26. I'll be quiet.
No, it's all good. Dortmund's
It's so
back
hard
on.
not to react when you just see some dog meat like that. Like,
Yeah,
you're
Dortmund's
about
back
to see
on.
a great chance. You're about to see a great chance.
I just saw it.
Oh, okay.
He's the guy that I was saying that I've been very disappointed in. I have his jersey, and we think he's going to end up at Dortmund.
If he goes anywhere, I guess that's a good place for it.
Yeah. He was.
It's always like, I forget who was it. What was the big Eagle signing? The Eagles, or was it? Oh, when Asante Samuel went to the Eagles, it was one of those like, fuck. But like, Eagles need a corner. Like, that's my second squad. Like, I ain't that mad. Like, I'm mad.
Well, I mean, that was,
you can go to the Jets or something. Like,
yeah, I mean, that was Pulisic going to Chelsea. I was like, I do not want him to leave Dortmund, but if he's going anywhere, go to my favorite club. Like,
oh, that was actually, I was going to ask you that. If you could only watch one for the rest of your life,
Chelsea. I've realized it, like, and I've had to do a lot of like deep thinking because like it's weird, and I think that's where I've officially like found myself. I am a football fan and I am a Chelsea fan because it's one of those where it's like it's more fun to be a Dortmund fan. You know, like I enjoy the games, it's all fun and everything, but like Chelsea physically affects me more. Like,
damn, Burnley.
It truly, like, if I miss a game, if they lose, like, I just care so deeply about Chelsea, and that's just where it is. Like, if I had to pick one, like, because even Noah was saying it, he's like, I think they could both go on a Champions League run this year, you know, and if they do match up, like, who you got? And I'm like, I have to go Chelsea. I have to.
Sort of gross. I think if Brentford's down 2-0, if Brentford doesn't at least draw and we don't get the over in the Hoffenheim game, I think everything doesn't look too good.
That's not great.
Like, everything looks amazing except for Brentford and that over, and Brentford's in 2 and that over's in 1. Like,
this is like outside the
Thank
stadium.
God for
and it's
Torgen
filled
Hazard.
with like vendors and beers and everything.
And you can buy stuff and bring it in, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
now we just need your boy Odie to get one.
There's like bratwurst trucks and fucking beer stands and fucking merchandise like everywhere. And
God,
there's
I would love.
And there's just mad people, bro. And that path leads to like a main road. And that main road, people clearly just get dropped off there. But that main road, like half a block up, that's where you like get your ticket.
Yeah.
Because you're
Rick,
buying.
good news. I got some good news.
It's the weirdest thing ever. Someone has a season pass that they're fucking loaning out for a game, and you go rent that shit for a game. So you go to this like store and fucking grab this card, and then you have to bring it back, or it's a huge fee. Like
47th minute, Brick. 47th minute. Wolfsburg just got a goal, so there's 1-0 in that game. We have the 2.5.
What is Leipzig looking like?
They start at 12:30.
Oh, they're later?
Or whatever. They're like, 12:30 my time.
Yeah. What a save, Coble. What a save.
That's my keeper.
In the Swiss keeps we trust. I've never been more blindly like excited and trusting in a signing than when we signed Gregor Kobel. It was just like, okay, what have we had for the last fucking 15 years? Swiss keepers. What do we need? A new keep. What do we get? A new Swiss keeper. And he's nasty. And we now have 3 Swiss keepers on the roster.
Yeah, what's with the Swiss and having good goalies? Is that just what they do over there?
I don't know, but we got all of them.
Wow.
Oh, Tony Rudiger.
It's funny how the one who's
Tony!
for their national team isn't on it.
Oh.
Chelsea's looked a lot better, Brick, last like 10 minutes.
Oh, for sure.
Last 10 minutes, they're starting to look like this is like the Chelsea we were expecting to see.
Yep. I was kind of pissed. I wish Rudiger just fired that into the stands because there's a saying at Chelsea, the game doesn't start until Rudiger puts it into Rose EZ.
Dude, he loves taking absolute bombshells that like aren't even close.
It's just, it's a track finder thing. Like, we just got to bring it down a little bit. He got the power. It's just, got to.
Yeah, almost I want to be like, dude, take like 80% off it. It'll still be a piss missile, and it might be accurate. Literally, like 25% of how hard you just kicked that. Like, try again.
I love Tony Rudiger. He's good for a shithouse moment where he's gonna just fuck somebody up. He's good for a shot into the fucking.
Yo, wait, watch the Chelsea game. Why did this guy get a yellow? Look at this. You're about to see it. I missed it, but I just like they gave the guy throwing the ball in a yellow.
Let's see it. Probably for where the ball went out.
Oh, he
The
tried to
ball
move
went
it
out
up.
on the other half of the field. So maybe, and he's taking mad long, and then he goes up 6 steps. Yeah, that's got to be it. Yeah, because the
just moved
throwing
up
was
too
supposed
much?
to. I'm assuming because Tuchel looks pissed. I'm assuming it's because of either the time wasting. Yeah, no, he's saying go back. Yeah, the ref's pointing back. It's because the ball went out in the other half, and he ran up fucking
Okay,
25
so
yards.
you're allowed to move up a little bit, right? Within reason, like.
The rule, it's kind of one of those old school soccer schoolhouse rules. The rule is no, you throw it in where it went out. The unwritten rule is like, yeah, you get a few steps.
But you don't get to take 20 feet up, like.
Yeah, you can't just go 25 yards up and get better possession. Like, that doesn't work. Come on, Akeem. Oh,
That was
idea,
close,
though.
you know.
Good idea.
Good pressure, good pressure. They're getting one here before the half. I have a feeling.
Come on, we got to press as a team. That's when Chelsea's good. When our attacking mids can press as a team, we can really put that pressure on.
Oh. That was almost nasty by Jude.
Yeah.
It was like a
Yes!
and he went
Wolfsburg,
like
2 goals in 8 minutes into the second half.
Love it. We got, what, 2.5?
2.5, but at halftime 0-0, not looking good. 53rd minute, 2-0, looking pretty good.
Gotta love La Liga Bundesliga.
Just so you know, Brick, that's 25 to win 150. Madrid already hit. Bayern up about 1.5. They're up 2.
Hudson. Oh.
Dortmund money line, and then that over.
I like
So if Dortmund and Bayern hold and one more in the Wolfsburg,
I like it.
that would at least be one solid
Counter
one.
attack for Cologne. Oh!
Goal?
No, deflected header. Our defender
That was
deflected,
fuck.
and it popped out to one of their strikers, but he was just inside the post and went wide.
Damn.
That was ridiculous.
That would have been an insane header.
Burnley is down.
Really good piece of that.
Burnley is up 3-0 on Brentford.
Considering, but the accuracy was nowhere.
3-0 on Brentford?
36th minute.
Wow. Damn.
Yep.
Oh, come on, sir.
Yup.
Yellow. That's got to be a yellow.
Attacking half?
Yep.
That's
I
what
think it
I'm
was
talking about.
Torgan.
Pressure these fucking idiots. They stink.
Oh, no, Marco. Well done. They passed it back to their center back, and then he just, like, stripped him of the ball. It was like a 50-50, and the guy just completely pulled him down.
Weird prediction. Brentford's not coming back. Watch that game end 3-2. Like, they won't win or push or whatever, but that game will end 3. Both teams have had a ton of chances. There's been like 9 shots on goal in 36 minutes between the two teams.
I've been chubby banks
Yeah.
real fast.
Oh, yeah, I could definitely see Ivan Toney banging a few real quick.
Like, just quick, like weird, one before the half, one in the 60th.
I like that guy. I think he's a solid player.
Oh, yeah.
And I like the story.
He won't be there long.
No.
He's too good.
He hasn't stayed at any team long.
No.
He goes to leagues, he becomes the top scorer in that league, and then moves on to a better league and does the same thing again.
I love when Chelsea starts this goalie. Makes me feel so secure.
Edward Mendy is so fucking good.
When he's there, I'm just like, unless there's a perfect shot, I'm just like, he's gonna save it. Like,
and it's crazy that, like, weirdly, and that's where I give Tuchel so much credit, where weirdly Kepa's somehow gotten better by being a backup, like, and by like us having a different keeper, because like Kepa's played in a lot of cup games and like has been incredible. Kepa now has a streak of 5 straight penalty shootouts that he's made a save in. That's ridiculous. Like, making a save on a penalty shot is not easy.
Chelsea scoring on this set piece right here. Who's their best free kicker?
Maybe Ziyech probably has like the best like curve from, I don't know the distance, but Reece James is pretty good.
I don't know. It looks about like 10, 15 yards outside the box, maybe 10 yards.
Probably Reece James, number 24, our wingback.
They don't use yards. They use feet. Like, how do they determine the
Meters?
Like, the meters. Oh, right.
Yeah, you American swine.
You just brought in Stefan T.
Fuck the Europeans for all their trippy shit. No, I know that's us. We're the idiots.
Completely just assholes.
What did he say?
He was like, "What do they?" He's like, "What do they do? Like feet or like yards?" And I'm like, "Meters." Like clearly.
No, I knew that. I just fucked it up. Yo, great rip, but like, oh my god, and it looked even closer on the replay.
How am I so far behind?
Oh,
You're streaming it.
Oh yeah, I'm on the laptop, not the.
You're not on Peacock?
I am on Peacock. I'm on like peacock.com on the
How does
laptop.
that make any sense? Why would mine should it be slower because it's on Xbox versus TV versus? It makes no sense.
It makes absolutely no sense.
Do you think our locations? Do you think anything has to do with like our proximity or no? Like you being in Arizona, me being in Boston, like.
I have no idea. I've tried to figure out, but again, then I'm ahead on Dortmund. Like,
yeah, no, not even saying like I'm closer to Europe. Just like I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, is it like you're closer to like the NBC satellite versus?
That's what I was thinking. Like something like stupid. I don't know enough about technology to know anything about that, but
no. And even if it was like 3 to 5 seconds, like so be it. But like we're like legitimately like 30 seconds to a minute behind.
I'm at 55, 50.
My cable has been behind. Like, dude, I was watching the MLB playoffs and I was seeing things that was happening for the Red Sox on Twitter, like long enough for people to see it and tweet it. And then I would see it. Like I already would know. I'd be like, oh, this guy's going to hit a home run. Like
you'd also have your head in the sand on Twitter.
Right. But regardless, I shouldn't be able to look down at Twitter, see something that someone tweeted out, look up, and the pitch hasn't been thrown.
That's true.
That's not like again. If it's off by like 2-3 seconds, I get it. There's weird cable, this, that, and the other. But like, it shouldn't be 30 seconds or a minute.
By like 5 seconds, and you're just I don't know. That's just the Twitter world. It's just fast.
Yeah, but think about it. They have to see it and then tweet it and send it out. Like I know that's not a long time, but that has to take 10, 15 seconds.
I just think
you have to type like
fast. Oh.
Finish. Oh, God idiot. Damn it, Mark.
I should have blasted it left foot first time.
Seriously.
Fucking moron.
And I feel like that's almost like part of Marco's problem right now.
Like, I don't know why we brought in Teagues for Pronger, but we should have so taken out Rice.
Yeah, that doesn't make – so what, we're 4 in the back now?
Yeah. No
or
idea.
do we drop Witzel? Or
that's what I guessed. I was like, is Teagues in place?
I kind of feel like when we put Teagues or Wolf on, like – I mean, I guess Wolf has finally at least started kind of playing wingback, but I feel like they just don't play positions. Like they're just like, hey, we got 11 guys out there. Like,
yeah, we dropped Witzel.
Otso Witzel?
Yeah.
That's a great name, regardless of how he's playing recently. He's a great name.
Oh, I love him still.
No, just regardless. Like, regardless of liking him or not, just on his name. Like, Otso Witzel.
He was great in the first season we had him too. There's no hard feelings. I just think we should sell him.
Yeah. I mean, if he's around, as long as he's around, I just like when like the really British commentators say his name. Like
absolutely.
Oh, this is odd. And honestly, I'd probably rather hear like some like Dutch or like German guy say it.
Oh yeah. Witzel.
This is Witzel. What a name.
Oh, come on. Oh.
Nothing's better than Lukaku, though. I still think Lukaku, like, I might name my firstborn Lukaku. Like, that's just the best name ever.
Lukaku!
I knew he was in
Lukaku Rudman? What do you think?
I think it plays.
Don't ask me. That's a fire name, but don't ask me, fam.
Oh yeah, what was Nolan trying to name his kids? Like Caltavius Poe or something, or like something. What were your names, Neil? They were like super interesting.
Nah.
You had some kid names. I forget what they were. I'll pull them out of my ass at some point.
Okay. I don't remember what they are, but I'm sure I did.
No,
I
it
mean,
was
I
just like
love-
you were joking, and they were just like wicked, ridiculous long names that would just be hilarious, like something like yeah, I don't know, I don't remember.
I mean, I don't know how my future wife would feel about it,
Lardarius
but I'd
Fields
love.
is fine name.
I would love N'Golo Wright.
Go the right. Sounds like a dictator or something.
It really does.
Exactly, and he gonna run the world, just like Conte runs the midfield.
Is that Conte's
Conte.
first name?
Yeah,
N'Golo Conte.
Yeah, strong name.
Yep.
Oh yeah, let's go. That's
That's why you
two.
bring on Teagues. Fuck me, huh?
Stephen Teagues.
Oh, I'm about to see it.
Coming on.
I'm about to see
Dortmund,
it.
2-0.
Do 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 do.
Halftime at Chelsea.
Oh,
0-0.
Gordon with
Yeah,
these cheeky, Gordon with these cheeky ass headers.
You finally scored off a fucking set piece.
Holy shit! Yeah, I mean, finally,
Bayern is up 4-1.
another large blonde-haired guy. He's the short-haired one.
Good header though.
Wow, that actually
All
was beautiful.
I want
header.
predictions. You knew Lewandowski had 2 goals. Does he have the hat trick or does he not? They're up 4-1.
He's got 4.
No. No hat trick.
I think he got 4.
Sane and Coleman. No, he's got 2.
Oh wow, I hated that Leroy went there because that made so much sense for them. That's one of the few signings I think was actually a good move for them in the last year.
Yeah.
I think a lot of them, of the other guys, have been a little questionable. I'm not as high on Kingsley Coleman's good. I don't think Serge Gnabry's as good as he gets credit for. I don't think he's bad, but I think they're anointing him like the next. Yeah, I think he's overhyped would definitely be the word. Like, I think they're anointing him like the next like Mueller or whatnot. And it's like slow your roll.
Yo, if my boy Rahil's watching this, just want to say, fuck you.
Get it out. Just boot it. Whoa.
What are you doing, Wolf?
Alright. Defend this cross.
Good back work though by Teagues.
I thought he was coming in to play center back, to be real.
Right?
I saw the substitution, and maybe he still is.
He might.
He just scored off the head, up the corner.
It looks like he's playing out on the left.
He brought in him and Mullen
Daniel Mullen came in
Yeah.
for who?
for Hazard.
For Hazard. Hey, Hazard.
That's a good.
Hazard got the prop.
We need to see Mullen get a run.
Yeah.
He needs to get a form because he showed that he's not playing great right now, but he could get in a form where it's like, dude, he scored
But
7
he was
in the last,
nasty in the
12.
Euros.
Yeah,
He was sick in the Euros. I still want Baku from Belgium or Netherlands. Doku.
Uh-oh. Whew.
I'll take that.
Yo, Leverkusen's got to be good for 1 today, right? Come on, Leverkusen. They're going to be good for 1. They're going to,
Florian Wirtz playing?
I hope so. Not that I know who that is, but you said his name. So.
He is
That
next
kid's
up for
next.
Germany.
That
Yep.
kid's next. That's going to be the next great German.
Okay, well, hopefully he buries one.
Let's see here. Florian Wirtz is in and has a yellow card. Yo, Jonathan Todd's getting a header. That's who's scoring for Leverkusen. Their center back.
He's on them now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is
He's been a guy I've wanted Dortmund to sign for years.
yeah.
He's just a solid
Just
80
solid.
overall player every single season.
With an
for-
87 strength.
Yeah. And
That
it's
dude's
just
a
like
unit.
he's been around these like mid-pack fucking Bundesliga teams. We're giving that far too many chances.
Thank
right
God
now.
every shot that Cologne takes is 4 feet wide of the post, or else they'd have like 4 goals today. Like they're just getting in great spots and then just firing it wide of the post. Like this is a classic game that if you didn't watch it and you just looked at the stat sheet, like they probably only have like 2, maybe 3 like shots on target. You know what I mean? But it's like they had 17 shots.
Oh, dude, I still honestly the other team's coach, like I would love to go. I would go to war for him.
Oh yeah.
Like he's just like, you know, it's funny. You see it in soccer, and honestly, you see it a lot in football, especially nowadays, where it's like you'll see one coach and you're like, that is a football coach, like Coach Ed Oregon, like, and then you see like you're like, and then you look at like Sean McVay and you're like, Clint Kingsbury, like that dude coaches football. Dude, that dude's a 6th grade math teacher. Okay, like that's what that dude should be. Like he should be teaching math. All right, and then who was the German your Dortmund coach? The intern one last year. That dude did not look like a fucking coach at all.
No.
Edin Terzic?
He did solid. He did solid, but he just looked like a fucking.
Oh, he's just a Dortmund fan. He's literally a Dortmund fan.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
he was literally like a just diehard Dortmund fan, like season ticket holder, and then he's just like slowly worked his ranks up through the club. And he was like an assistant at the time, and then they were just kind of like, "Hey, you want to coach?" And that's why we loved him, because he was basically just doing like what the fans wanted. You know what I mean? Like he had a pulse on like the fans. And it's like, is he the best X's and O's guy? I don't know. But he knows what it means to play for Dortmund and what like the fans want and the passion. And that's what this club's about. It's about counterattack, it's about goals, and it's about passion.
Facts. That's it, bro.
Wow.
You fucking die for the crest. You play counter-attacking football, and we're trying to fucking score 5 goals a game.
Yeah.
Like, that's literally it to a T.
Oh man, remember those Klopp teams that just like every game was like 6-3? You could just blindly bet the over and just like have so much fun. Just so much fun. Good ball. Come on, Daniel. Come on, Mullen.
I know you can't just blindly do this every time, but like I feel like if you just bet Dortmund Bayern overs every time they played each other, you probably up money on the last 10 years.
Gotta be.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like I just because Dortmund can't stop them from scoring, and you know Dortmund's going to get 1 or 2 because Bayern, you know, like.
And even on Dortmund's wins, we've had some like 2-1, 3-1 type wins. Like
yeah, the only way you can get fucked is if Vegas knew and started throwing out the 3.5s, and then you
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, there's definitely been a lot of like 2-1 games or 3
that it was 3.5 or yeah, exactly.
That's where it gets tough, but definitely been some score fest there.
Wolfsburg still 2-0 in the 70th minute. Just need one more goal on that one. Ooh, Bayern 4-2. Who had the over in that one?
No shit.
Premier League's all at halftime. Southampton up on Watford 1-0. Chelsea's Newcastle 0-0. Crystal Palace 1-0 at Man City, or at home against Man City. Liverpool 2-1. Burnley is up 3-0 on Brentford.
Wow.
None of the other games anybody cares about. I ain't going to update you on Sevilla, Usana, or any of that dog shit.
I would just like to see you try to pronounce half of La Liga, but that's okay.
Sevilla versus Osasuna. Osana. See, why can't all of them be easy? Barcelona, Alves. That's probably not even right. How do you say it?
Alaves.
Alves.
Who the fuck's number 30? They're across the same.
Paslak.
Ew.
Oh, good D. Damn.
Feels
I'd love
He's too small to play football, but he's got a big heart, but he actually stinks. The movie will be good, but he actually stinks, and Rudy was offsides.
I'm big out on Felix Pasek. Like I said, if you've been at this club for like going on 9 years, and I can't think of what you do extremely well, or even just okay or good, because I can't think of what you do in the first 30 seconds, and you've been here for like 9 seasons, get out.
Because that's where it's like the difference between like a Felix Pasek and a Thomas Meunier, where I'm like, I think we're just kind of playing Meunier out of position, and he has some good skills, some bad skills. Felix Pasek, I don't know what he does or does well.
Correct. It's been like 8 years, but get him out of here.
He's had like 3 good crosses in his career.
Sell him back to Norwich, fam.
Is that where he came from?
Yeah.
Yo, Derek, how do we know how many like people are watching? Because Asani and Raheel are they're watching, but how do you know?
It's kind of tough. I can see
it sounds like you're not interacting with the viewers. I'm like, dude, who are you? Like,
let's see. I don't see their comments.
He said there's no didn't even give a glance at the comments once.
Usually we have the comments here.
I don't see him.
Let me see if I can get him on Twitter. Hold on.
How do you know?
Yeah, I don't see any. I don't see. Any
these two are fake ass motherfuckers, dude. They're probably fucking with us, honestly. Pretty fake.
Still, Pakistan got a fighter in the UFC now. Show some respect, dog.
Oh, that should be a handball, sir. Oh, they're reviewing a handball, and did they reviewing it or what?
You ahead of me now? Are you ahead of me on Dortmund too now?
No. I'm watching Wolfsburg on my phone.
Oh, okay.
I retweeted the live, but I ain't getting comments. But I ain't gonna comment.
I can see on Twitter that Hassan and Raheel are in.
Yeah. So how many? This is my only first one doing it with you. But how many of these have you done? Probably now.
Oh God, I don't know. There's been a lot.
Matt.
I mean, I try to do pretty much every Chelsea and Dortmund game, and then I do some Champions League. I've been doing one championship. It was actually really sick, and that's a cool thing about one championship is they're on YouTube, so you can actually go back and watch it in full. They had a really sick card yesterday morning for the U.S. Last night in Singapore, but it was one championship next gen. Right. The cool thing they do is they have these Grand Prix tournaments where they have 8 people fight in a tournament, and then the winner gets a title shot. So they had the women's atomweight semifinals. So Stamp Fairtex, who's like a legend of one championship, is going to take on Ritu Phogat, who's a newer fighter, and she's actually from India. So she's like a pioneer of like Indian fighting.
Dude, that's crazy. Damn, yes. They sent the comment. Apparently, calling your only 2 followers fake, shaking my head. Yeah, they're salty. Our 2 viewers, they're salt.
That's on you, fam.
Yeah, I know. They're pissed at me. They said Brick's a real one. They said Brick's a real one. They said Timar is a douche. So, well.
Sounds about right.
It's fair. I sort of had it coming. But, yeah, yo, I'm actually got an order of tile. I'm coming by to pick up at Lafaki. So if you get that ready for me, Ron, I'm redoing my bathroom. I'm coming by. And do you have that gram for me as well?
Oh, someone died.
Easy. All right, so back to Dortmund.
Sorry, no more slideshows.
Yuli Brandt with a tough foul.
Is Chelsea back on? The second half started?
Ole out. Let's get into it. Let's go. Ole in or Ole out?
Viewers.
No. Ole in or Ole out. Don't as in this fan is that fan. Under this circumstance, I want this, I want that. But in this circumstance, I want this and that. No, it's fucking Ole in or Ole out. Answer the question. It's one way or the other.
I honestly think I don't know if he's the right manager. I don't think United should fire their manager. I think that United, if they actually want to get back to what the fuck they were, they need some sense of consistency and some sense of belief and some sense of like, we are United and this is what we do. All their fucking players are young individual players who don't give a fuck about the club. So at least having a club legend has a chance of reigniting the like what they were supposed to do, what you used to fear about going to Old Trafford. Like, and at least Ole has some of that. Now, I don't know if he's the exact guy, especially being a teammate of Ronaldo. Like, I think that dynamic just doesn't
He was
work.
a bench player when Ronaldo was there the first time.
Yeah.
A bench player, blood. This man got to go. It's not even close.
But I
People
mean,
don't respect him as a legend. If they did, it'd be fucking working. And it's not. They're fucking trash. He needs to be out so far fast.
I think it's their players' fault more than I think the mentality of their players. They need some.
I agree.
They don't have any like veteran, like even when, like I was saying, when like Rooney and Gerrard and those guys were there, like it was all about United. You know, it wasn't about them. You know, like Rooney became a legend, but that wasn't what it was about. The Rio Ferdinands, like all those guys, like it was about United and them being a dominant club versus, you know, now where it's just like, oh, Rashford's like, oh, I'm sick. Lingard's like, oh, I'm sick. Like Pogba's like, I don't want to be here. Like,
they need a new manager for him. I don't care. With the amount of talent that's in that fucking changing room, they should be fucking winning just about every game. I don't give a fuck. They should be in just about every single game. And they're not. They need a top tier manager. You're Manchester United. You don't fucking hire bad managers.
Bring back the old guy. What is it, Ferdinand or whatever?
Alex Ferguson.
Ferguson.
But that's kind of my point. Where it's like,
bring back Ferdinand. Have Ferdinand be the coach.
Rio?
No,
Yeah.
Why not? He seems like he'd be good.
You can't have someone who's learning on the job at Manchester United. You can't bring in someone who's never managed before. You need.
Why don't they just get Tuchel?
Not a chance.
They should get,
They can't afford him.
What is it? Antonio Conte? This is his first name? They should
Yeah.
get Conte.
But Antonio Conte would probably he'd win a trophy there, but he'd be fired within 3 years.
That's bad. They should hire Antonio Conte. They would win the league if they had him.
Probably. Oh, Chelsea back on. Come on, call him. Come on, call him. Ziyech. Ugh. That's where it's just Ziyech, just like he gets the chances, but he just can't finish them. Here's some counter-attacking Dortmund football. Give it to him, Royce. Don't fuck this up, Marco.
He fucked it up.
And he fucks it up.
How old's Hummels?
35, 36?
No.
Oh, shut up, Miotin.
Quiet, man. I can get the dog from tree.
Yeah, he's not that old. I was just like 32. Then. Really? Yeah. I got his autograph, so hit me up. You want it? 10,000. Signed jersey. I'm gonna sell that jersey for thousands one day.
Oh, yeah. And it's crazy that the signatures that we thought would be the most, like, valuable might not be when all is said and done. Like, we thought Royce and Hummels, but, like, Gio and who's the other?
Sancho.
Gio and Sancho, the young kids that you just randomly snagged, are probably going to end up being more valuable.
Could be.
Gio,
Could
I
be.
didn't even know who that was. And he just signed it, and I saw GOR, and I'm like, who the fuck's this guy?
Yeah,
Sancho, I went and was like, I want him signing this shit.
of course. That's what I'm saying. If Gio ends up being like an American legend, you know, if he ends up being like Donovan status or more, and then Sancho does Sancho things, like
Someone hit post.
Ziyech again, ugh. Like, and that's where it's so hard, and that's why honestly, like, it's sad to say I want Chelsea to
send
sell.
it. Stop holding the ball.
Oh my
Send
God,
it, you
Malin.
fucking idiot, dude! Quick! Oh my God!
Yeah, we'll get the free kick, but like, what are we doing?
I'm bailed out by a yellow.
Oh, that was a deflection. Okay, on the Ziyech attempt.
Ooh.
It's got to be faster than that, Mullen. This isn't fucking international soccer that's slower pace where you can just run through the midfield and the open areas.
And that's what he's got to understand too. Like
Send
you'll
it,
get the
bro.
ball back
Correct. Yeah,
You
we
know?
need way more one-touch passing.
for sure.
But we're 8 minutes
Is
away from
that McGregor?
the season. What up?
I was looking on Brick's wall of fame over there. What's that? Walt, Conor McGregor. Who else is on there?
Muhammad Ali, Nate Diaz. We got a Alexander Volkanovski shirt that I wore at the fucking fight when he won the belt. We got some Dortmund shit.
Conte,
Yeah.
Drogba.
We got our Phoenix Rising at the top.
Okay, Phoenix Rising.
If they win tonight, they'll be the number 1 seed, and like they're pretty much having a season like the Revs. Like
Yeah, Revs
Borderline.
versus Rising. Revs versus Rising. I want to see it. Fucking interleague
Like,
play.
yeah.
Let's get the American Cup going. Let's do it. The MLS teams play the whatever.
USL, that'd be
Yeah.
so fire.
That'd be sick. We need an FA Cup type cup. In
We do
the
have
league.
that.
Do we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's just it hasn't been around since COVID.
We just. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh my God! If Mullen hit that.
The Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup,
Oh yeah.
and I don't know who Lamar Hunt is.
Lamar Hunt's the owner of the Chiefs. He's like one of the founding
He's
owners.
dead
of the
now.
NFL.
He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. But he was one of the founding owners of the NFL and a billionaire.
Okay, well, it's the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open.
Well, this Lamar Hunt Trophy is the AFC champion.
Correct.
Right?
And I think he had a big, because he had a big start in the MLS because like I think he was the owner of the KC Wizards and like was one of the original owners because a lot of the original starting of the MLS was through NFL ownership, like Robert Kraft, Lamar Hunt, a lot of these, like the New England Revolution, the KC Wizards at the time. Now Sporting KC.
Yeah, they canceled it in 2021. It's coming back in 2022.
Okay, that makes sense.
Atlanta United is the reigning champ in 2019. The tournament will feature the
83rd minute, still 2-0. Leverkusen has a free kick like 2 meters outside the box, 3 meters.
How do I go back to the 2019 version to see the full one? Because they had a proposed version for COVID.
Come on, Conte. Switch it. Give it to Rudiger. He's trying to take a blast. Have a go, Rudiger.
Oh, does Leverkusen still have Chananolu? Bring in Chananolu for this.
Yeah, so it's every team. It's every team from Major League Soccer, the USL Championship, and USL League One enter this. There's 96 teams that enter this tournament.
That's sick.
It's everybody. Yeah, because one year Cincinnati, before they were in the MLS, they made the semifinals. I remember
that's
that.
dope.
And everybody was like, "Yo, they're gonna be good when they make the MLS," and they've been trashed. But,
Come on, Hudson.
but yeah, we do have that. And
Okay.
There's teams from Canada as well, because there's Canadian teams in like USL League One and shit.
Well, and in the MLS.
Correct.
Give it to him.
Come on.
Oh, Jorginho.
But yeah, it's kind of dope.
Do they have do you always just have your best corner kicker take it, or does the side matter sometimes, almost like a lefty righty?
Yeah,
kicker?
that absolutely matters.
Okay, I figured. I just
Yeah, it depends on what foot you want to take it and how you want the ball.
what type of cross you're looking for, and
in swinger or out swinger. There are teams that will have people take both of them, if they trust it with both, with both feet. But a lot of times, like I'm pretty sure Chelsea does basically their wing backs. Like Chilwell will usually do it from the left.
Dude, we gotta get
And
fights on
then,
the TV right now. Like
Oh yeah, are the prelims about to start?
they're like started, I think.
Well, Good thing we got multiple screens.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what are we doing, Christensen?
Tajir Ulyabenkov already got a dubs.
No way. We
Yeah.
knew Tajir would get that dubs.
Yeah, 13-1 out of fuck Russia. Come on.
Yeah.
Damn, we got early morning fights. Love it.
I know. That's the one thing I was so excited about the fights, but then I realized I got tickets to the ASU game versus Washington State today, so probably will miss most of the main card, but this card is absolutely stacked if you're
That's right. There's always more fights. You have ASU, Washington State will be fun, like in person. That'll be a good time.
Yeah. Free kick for Newcastle. Cleared out. Oh, is that offsides? Oh, good ball, Ziyech. Sir! That's got to be a yellow. Yep. Kai Havertz taken down on the counter. I mean, that was literally a football tackle. Like, Chester's looked a lot better coming out the start of this half. Much more possession. Like I said, I knew Newcastle just couldn't keep this press up. They've seemed to drop back way more now. Conte with the cross in. Oh. There it is. Tony Rudiger into the stands. The game can begin. The game can start now.
All right, now we got a chance.
Chelsea got a net one.
Come
Are you annoyed?
These fans are starting to get back into this game. And so is Newcastle with the counterattack here.
Yeah. Newcastle is I don't think they'll get relegated. I don't know why. I just don't think they would.
I'm more just kind of hoping it because that would be hilarious to have
It would be a funny story.
dude with hundreds of billions of dollars in the championship. Come on, Conte. Give it to him. Switch! Switch! Oh, Chile was wide open on the wing. Oh, what are we doing, lads? Get back. Ziyech takes the yellow.
Ooh. Leverkusen 89th minute, still begging for one. Ton of chances. Oh, right here. Oh, right here. Oh, what a pass. No one was home. Damn. Oregon playing today, Nolan?
I don't know.
I think they're playing Colorado.
Oh, they are. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's simply one of my picks of the day is actually Colorado against Oregon. Like,
Yeah,
I think Oregon
24 points. Like,
yeah, I think the spread's like 25 or something. And it's like, I just see that being more of like a 17, 20-point game. Like, I don't think Oregon's offense is good enough to really put up those kind of points.
it'll depend it'll come down to turnovers. I feel like if you know what I mean, if Oregon clean sheet, they probably cover. If Colorado's turning it over, if Colorado clean sheet, they probably. I know it's easy to say like, oh, turnovers, but like 24 is a lot. Like if you're not turning the ball over and it's a slowish game, like two sort of bad offenses. Not bad offenses, but not top tier.
No. Oregon's offensive line is top tier.
Yeah,
Their quarterback is not.
Dude, that kid was at BC. I could not believe that was the same kid.
AJ Brown, yeah, I was shocked when I saw that transfer. Because I mean, he was decent at BC, but that wasn't he's done. He's great at some.
He lost his job at BC. That's why he left. He lost it to the kid who got hurt. The kid who was Notre Dame's backup. What's his name? Big kid from Pennsylvania. Oh God, I'm tripping on his name, but he's hurt. But
not Book, the kid that came after him.
Book took this kid's job. This kid never had the job, but he was supposed to be the next guy, and then they gave it to Book. So he left the year Book started for Notre Dame. He came to BC. AJ Brown was going to lose his job and left.
Got it.
Oh, Leverkusen just missed. Oh my God. Oh, that was so close. Fuck. One of those headers, nice spin, everything just for the wide of the post.
Brutal. Oh, Chelsea's getting the possession. They just can't break down this back line right now. There we go. Come on, Chile. Put it in. Oh, corner.
First fucking clean sheet of the goddamn season. Let's go.
Let's go.
Really?
First clean sheet for Dortmund.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
That's actually pretty unbelievable.
Yeah.
Come on, Leverkusen. Meaningless goal.
Long column. Good ball. Come on, Tony. Oh. Now Newcastle's really compacting. We're taking shots from outside the box. What happened to Christensen? Christensen's down.
Is this a VAR?
No.
No, sorry, in this Wolfsburg thing. What happened?
Fuck the AI. Right?
Yeah, what is that? I'm really, honestly, the one fight that I'm really mad at, the two fights I'm going to miss today is Dan Hooker Islam.
Oh my Lord, see you later. Oh my God. Yeah, we knew it. Who was going to get who'd? We knew it. Petrowski's going to work this cat. Big facts.
Yeah.
Shit, so that means the other fight just ended fast. Fucking hell.
Wow, these fights are going off quick. We're 24 minutes in, we're what, 2 or 3?
Oh, foul, PK! Oh, PK, they're arguing about it right now. Red card for 94th minute, 30 seconds. Someone's come out to take a PK. ESPN Plus, dude, throw it on. I mean, actually, no, don't. You can't. But holy shit.
What game is this?
Leipzig or Leverkusen.
Oh, okay. They can't review. He's pulling him down great. Oh, dude, honestly, I was about to freak out because he took a terrible shot. I'm like, how did he miss that? He was getting fouled. Okay.
We have 2.5 or 3.
2.5. I was smart. The thing was 2.5-3. I'm like, nope, I'll take the -130. Give me the real number. I know you like those sometimes. I'm not. You know me. It's just my brain doesn't work. I hate that.
Yeah.
Half push, half bust. No, give me the push or give me the bust. I don't. He missed it.
Save. Oh my God.
You knew that was coming.
And they called the game. They didn't even give you the corner. Oh my God. That is a bad beat. That is absolutely brutal.
Wow.
Yeah, we shouldn't have put that on.
You shouldn't have. I knew. That's why I was like, wait, you shouldn't have put it on. Like I knew one. And then once your reaction, I'm like, oh, he put it on, didn't he?
Damn.
And then Brentford will fuck everything else.
Oh, your boy's coming on. Miguel Almiron.
Oh, this is my guy.
That's a heartbreaker.
That's brutal.
Oh, motherfucker. Yeah, Brentford's and everything else. Sorry, we need a Hudson goal.
Hudson Odoi goal. At least you got Torgan Hazard.
Yeah, they actually did they pay us that? Yeah.
Yeah, I think they did.
Chelsea's up 1-0.
I was just gonna say my sports book is ahead of Peacock, but apparently we just made a sub and it's gonna go well.
Yeah, we scored. Yeah, James.
Reece James.
Ew, that's so gross. Brick was just. Oh wait, where's my camera? Was just going to put in something. Yeah,
Don't put that up.
live.
Cool.
This Barstool.
That's not Barstool. I only bought on the Barstool Sportsbook.
Yeah, that honestly so much better than any of the other ones.
Seriously, so much more user friendly. They pay out quicker. Way better. Oh, Callum Hudson-Odoi, and then here it is. What a strike by Reece James! Oh my god! Wow, that was incredible. That was literally incredible.
Australia's getting fucked in the times for these fights. The prelims start at like 1:30.
1:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh, that's brutal. Oh, and they got. Are there any Aussies on this card?
Hooker.
Oh, Dan
fucked.
Hooker. That's brutal.
That's
Well, that'll be like, what, like 5 a.m. probably by then? Like 5, 6 a.m. ish?
Oh, yeah, chill. He'll be
He'll be
like
by the
8
main
a.m.
card.
That'll be like what they're used to for
Yeah,
fights.
because it's about, what, 4 or 5
Brick,
hours?
you think Chelsea's getting another one or no?
I think so. I think
Okay.
this is where we go.
Is this the Golasso?
Okay,
Oh.
it's in.
Nice header, but I lost his cheek.
I like this British guy. He doesn't get enough work on the mic for the UFC.
Yeah.
I think it's COVID. If it wasn't for that, he'd be calling a lot of the Contender Series.
Yeah, I could see that. Oh, that was massive for Chelsea. We needed that one because we had massive possession. We felt
Ooh,
like I
is the
felt
Murphy
good.
Amir Khan fight already?
Damn. Well, I'm glad Dortmund won. But I have a bunch of other stuff to do today, so I'm gonna depart on you guys. But enjoy the ASU game. It was
Appreciate
real.
you coming on.
All right, my friends. I'll talk to you.
Yeah. Just finna roll up.
Sure.
This is a banger of a fight, dude.
Yeah, Americani, Lerone Murphy. This is
Murphy.
gonna be an absolute banger.
I got Murphy all day.
Oh yeah. I mean, Americani's tough, but
Yeah, but I think the stance switching, bro, is
Yeah.
gonna be too much, bro. And he might end it with one shot, but that's not gonna be why. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
gonna be the accumulation of 2.5 rounds of getting, or a round and a half of getting fucking pieced. And then it's like, okay, this one, put it out.
right.
But that's gonna be the 30-second clip that goes viral. Or the 10-second, whatever.
Come on now. Come on, Chelsea. Let's put this away. Here we go, Column. Here we go, Column. So I like Hudson-Odoi on the wing. Like he hasn't been perfect, but he's one of the few people who actually just like gets the ball and has like an offensive mind of like, I'm gonna just take someone on.
I feel like you need a few English players.
Yeah. I mean, we got enough English players. Chile, Mount, him, Loftus-Cheek.
True, but like, you know.
Oh yeah, you got to have that English presence.
Facts.
Especially as a club in London. Especially as the best club in London.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I even like that, like some of our subs, like the Ross Barkley's, the Billy Gilmore. I mean, Billy's
on loan, but
on loan, and he's not English. He's what?
Yeah,
or no,
Scottish.
Scottish. But regardless,
same idea.
Yeah.
I would love to live in that side of the world. I would just need money. I just
Mhm.
want to be in that like Emerald Isle of just like Ireland, Scotland, Wales, England. Like I'd probably just base out of England or Ireland, but I would just want to be all up in there.
Yeah.
Like I get that it's like, well, no shit, like money, blah blah blah, but like, yeah, let me be about it.
I feel it.
Multiple anaconda chokes for Amir Khan, huh?
Wow.
He's got an 8-second featherweight finish.
Damn. Who did he put out?
No idea.
Reece James is absolutely cooking on that right side right now.
Fuck these dudes. Bum.
Yep. Oh, come on, Chile. Better pass.
Trying to let me caught that for this
Good switch.
rapper. Looks.
Come on now, Jorginho. Come on, you Blues. Let's finish this off. Let's get the second. We need it.
Fuck. I was trying to get like some volume on the fights, but good looks. Oh, it's so gross that Joe Martinez is announcing these fights.
I know. It kills me. I mean, get well soon, Bruce Buffer, for
But
sure.
there's got to be a better alternate. Like, that's all
Yeah,
I'm
Joe
saying.
Martinez just...
He's not the guy.
He's not that guy. You're not that guy.
Like you said, he just smells like Bellator.
Yeah.
It just gives off major bad promotion vibes.
Yeah.
We just need someone else.
It's a random fight I'm watching on like YouTube or Spike TV.
Right. Like, they don't always have to be the suit and tie announcer. Like, granted, they will wear a suit and tie, but does that make sense? Like, they don't always have to be like this orthodox by the book, like boring fucking announcer. Like, let's get some dude with some swag who maybe, I don't know, bring some energy.
Right, have some hype.
Yeah. There's got to be someone out there.
Right. I love Tony Rudiger. He always in some shithouse shit. Always messing around. It's a good ball. Tony. Oh, need a better header. Love it, Rudiger. Throw him out the club. Damn, some real good wrestling out of Amir Carney early.
Oh, yeah.
Well done, Reese. Well done.
Murphy shot for like a guillotine or like neck crank or whatever to try to like stop the takedown, but Imrakani just like walked right through it.
Yeah.
But it was a good idea though. Like
Right. And we got Newcastle completely pinned back, which is great. You know, they're not much of a threat right now, but I'd love to get a second. I don't feel great on the road. Come on, Ross. Show me something, kid. Come on, no movement off the ball for Chelsea. That's what we need. There we go. That created some spaces. Someone make a run. There we go. Now Cullum's starting to move. Oh, Ross. Can't miss that run. Hudson-Odoi and Reece James on opposite sides, but are the only two players for Chelsea that are playing well right now. Everyone else just kind of standing around. There we go. There's a little run by Havertz. Oh, immediately turn it over. Well done, Mendy. Good sweep. Good switch. Come on, Column. Hot drive. Take him on. Oh, good idea. It's a weak foul. That guy was going down before he even touched him.
Yeah, I bet Cuddy with the grappling, dude. Fuck.
Come on, you Blues. Let's go. Let's finish this off. Good touch. Come on, Kai. Switch it. Come on, Reese. Oh, good take, Loftus. Oh, Reece James ×2. Let's go. Off the rebound with an absolute screamer. The goalie was very out of position. He drove it into the center of the net, but let's go. That was a piss missile.
The fuck am I watching?
Who the hell saw
Reece James.
2 goals today?
The right winger blood.
I mean, honestly, that's been like our leading scorers are like Chilwell and fucking James.
Wow. Fucking Reece James.
Chelsea Football Club, where our defenders score and our attackers defend. Oh, the goalie dove on the first shot by Loftus-Cheek that got deflected, and then that's why I was like, how is he so out of position? I mean, Reese absolutely stung that. Like, you ain't saving that, even if he was in position. That was a missile. Let's go, Blues. Now, if I'm going to be greedy, let's get Colin a goal so that my prop.
Oh! Leroy Murphy!
14 seconds into the second round. After getting absolutely dominated on the ground for the first round, Leroy Murphy puts his lights out.
Knee, bro. Shot for the takedown. Need him in the face.
I mean, that's one way to stop a wrestler. Sir! Penalty for... Let's go. Penalty for Chelsea. Oh, that was a brutal knee. Ooh! That was almost like upper knee, like thigh bone. Like, oh. That was brutal. The Newcastle keeper just took out Kai Havertz. Penalty for Chelsea. Let's go, lads. Who's taking the pen? Oh, probably Jorginho. Wait, no. Did Jorginho get taken off or did Conte? I think Conte did. Let's go, Murphy.
Oh my God, that was brutal.
I'd have to go back and look exactly at the pod, but I think we kind of called that. Where it was going to be like a second round. I mean, not a flash knockout like that, but... Come on, Jorginho. You wore the band for a reason. Bang this home, kid. Come on, Georgie. What's taking so long? Let's go. Banged it home. Let's go. Jorginho. He's actually been a very consistent penalty taker. I gotta give it to him. I was a little sketched when they started having him take them, but he's been very cool from the spot. Bye-bye. All the Newcastle fans leaving now. Y'all ain't real fans. Keep that same energy when the money comes in. Keep that same energy. I'm not going to forget when y'all were leaving early. I ain't going to forget it when next year y'all think you're the hot shit with the new money. I ain't going to forget that, Newcastle. Y'all are leaving. Y'all are pouring out your stadium right now. Have some pride. I know you're getting slapped by the best team in Europe, but come on, have some pride.
Bro. Aaron Ramsdale, take a bow, dude.
Oh my God, what a save.
Dude, this angle's retarded, bro.
Oh my. I mean, talk about full extension.
Literally.
And then keeps it off.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
save.
I saw Zah going nuts on him.
Oh, he had himself more than just that.
Oh, he had himself a day?
Yeah.
Oh, take a deep breath, Chelsea fans. This was a solid performance. Much better in the second half, but I think sometimes we got to sort of weather the storm, especially on the road against these teams that are going to try this like crazy high press and man marking and like really try to turn us over and compact in the first half and just come after us. And eventually, as long as our defense will hold, which we've shown we can, we'll just wait it out. They get tired, they fall back in, and then we find our chances.
Oh, Aaron Ramsdale had himself a day, fam.
Damn. Little boy Chilwell. Ugh, bad turnover. Get there, Andres. Oh, is that Thiago? Oh, Thiago Silva. Good block, Ruben. Come on, we got to keep this clean sheet. Attaboy, Edouard. Best keeper in the world, Edouard Mendy. Looks like they're preparing to bring on Saul, probably for Jorginho, I'd expect. Save any minutes we can on Jorginho. Come on, let's get Colin a goal. Hit my prop. That's pretty much all I'm rooting for at this point is keep the clean sheet and get Colin a goal. Oh, great turn by Ruben. Hudson's open on the back post. Too slow on the switch. I mean, is Chilwell playing striker right now? Beautiful spell of possession here for Chelsea. That's how you put a game away. Ball over the top. I don't hate it. Have it run out. Oh, can't. They saved it from the corner. But get possession right back. I love it. Good switch. We know who we are. We are the champions of Europe. This is the best team in Europe. Let's go. Tony, good ball over the top. Nope. Back out to Reece James. Oh, my God. I was going to say, if Reece hits a third. I mean, have it go, fam. Have it go. Oh, Reece wanted it. He hit the wrong side of his foot, but he wanted that. Saul coming on for, damn it, Callum Hudson-Odoi. All right, well, that prop's dead, but great performance for Chelsea. Well, appreciate it, Twitter fam. We're up 3-0. There's about 5 minutes left in this game. I actually got to go pick somebody up from the airport. So appreciate all y'all that have been watching. Keep that blue flag flying. London is blue.